Hello, how are you, everyone? I am about to answer the phone call to Pooja. It's Jodie here from the Seven Effect. Hey, Pooja, how are you going? Hold on for one sec. I had to press the live button, so I'm on live into our Facebook group at the moment, and I'm about to bring you in. I've got too many screens open. So, hi, everyone. I'm really excited to introduce you today to an amazing woman who I've been working with for the last couple of months called Pooja. And Pooja is a money coach, and she's on a mission to change the way women manage their money. In fact, even more than that, Pooja is on a mission to help women become financially fit. And I am really excited about this because as a coach, I help women build businesses. Most of our clients are in their 35 to 55 is the stats that show up on our Facebook group of our age bracket, but most of our clients are in their 40s and 50s. And I'm actually horrified at how many women get to that point in life and actually are still what I would call bootstrapping, like they're living week to week, paycheck to paycheck, and they haven't really got a space in front of them where they feel like they can retire comfortably or rest assured knowing that they can be financially free in their future. So I am going to bring you on in a second, Pooja. Let me just find my right scenes. So Pooja, welcome to the call and welcome to our Six Figure Lifestyle Biz Club.
Hello.
How are you
Thank
going?
you. I'm very well. And yourself?
I'm really well, thank you. Now, Pooja, we got a little bit of an echo on your sound there. That's good. The angle is good right now. Just
Okay.
Yeah, sound is not great, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
so, Pooja, the reason I wanted to bring you into this community is obviously we're a community of 800 strong, predominantly women in the Six Figure Lifestyle Biz Club. And I know you are on a mission to help women become financially fit and change the way that they manage their money. And what I love is this research project that you are doing. So before we get into the research project, tell us a little bit about why this is so important to you.
Why it is so important? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Why is this so important to you?
Yeah, it is very close to my heart because I've seen women not being ready for any untoward situation in life. And that happened. I've seen a lot of women in my family, in my friends. So this is very, very close to my heart that I want to do something to make women understand that understanding money is not a difficult task and you can easily do it if you have got a right mindset. And I'm going to be there for them to help them understand money and empower them to so
Mm,
that they can be ready and stay confident in whatever situation they get in life. Because once you're financially fit, you can actually take care of everything else, because I see there's so many emotions attached to money and it can take a toll on your health if you have troubles thinking about money. So if you're financially fit, you can be fit easily physically as well.
yeah.
So yeah, that's why I want to do this.
It's very true, actually. So, one of the biggest causes of illness and disease is stress. One of the biggest causes of stress is money. So,
Yeah,
if we can take care of the foundational financial stuff, I think it can make a big difference to people's lives. And obviously, we're all about freedom at the Seven Effect. So, I understand that freedom is a big part of helping people. I mean, money is a big part of helping people feel
yeah.
free. So, Pooja, talk to us a little bit about your research project and why you've decided to gather information from the women around you. So, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So the idea of doing this research is to actually understand that what do you feel about money and where do you actually struggle. There's a very funny demographic I've seen around because with different age groups, people think different about money.
Yeah.
So I want to get into this survey and collect this data from day to day women that what do you feel about money, how do you see your future, what do you think about financial fitness and all that, so that I can help them out and understand that what I'm thinking from the other end, is that correct or are there real deep problems otherwise also.
Yeah.
So that's the reason of this research, to get that data and get it all sorted.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be fascinating to see where the patterns are across different age brackets. We're
Yes,
bringing Pooja in here in the hope that we can help her find. So, you're on a mission to get how many women do you want to complete the survey? So, you've got good data.
100 women.
100 women. So we need 100 women to help Pooja out. When are you launching the survey? Susan Lister is here actually saying hi, everyone. Hey, Susan, nice to see you. Um, when are you launching the survey? We've got a link? Can people start doing it today?
100% straight away. Just
Yes.
jump onto it and please start putting this data so I can collect and see that what's happening. And a very interesting result we're going to share with through an event. Whatever result I'm going to get through this data, we're going to organize a free event where I'll be not only presenting what results we have got, what data we have collected, but also share some other good news.
I love that. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to find 100 women, we're going to survey them and find out their relationship with money. And then, once you've got all of that, you'll be inviting those women to come and do a workshop with you where they'll understand the findings, but even more importantly, get some skills around how to get through the blocks. Yep,
100%. That's
perfect.
correct.
So, Pooja, tell us a little bit about your own story because when we started working on you building your business and you shared that in our community, a lot of jaws dropped and a lot of us were just absolutely amazed and inspired around your own financial journey. So, do you mind sharing?
Yeah, not at all. So my financial journey actually started very early when I was 15, and I saw my parents getting divorced, and my mom was not financially independent. And someone has to be a breadwinner of the family, and I took that role and I started doing things. And that was actually the time when I learned everything about personal finances and how you can make things better in life. And then life gave me another second opportunity to prove myself when I came to Australia 6 years ago. Um, and I came with my ex-husband, probably came here just to get divorced within 6 months.
Mm,
And so whatever I learned at the age of 15, I started using the same strategies and build myself a good wealth here. I've got 3 properties. I've got $500,000 portfolio balance and doing pretty well in my
mm.
work and now doing in business. So yeah, so I believe that whatever I've learned, and that's the reason I want to share it with other women that, finances are not difficult. It's just your mindset. If you start thinking that it's a problem, then yes, it is a problem, but I'm then here to help you.
Yeah. And I think that it's quite remarkable. So from the age of 15, you became the breadwinner. I know you put your siblings through their education. You funded that as well.
Yes.
And then rebuilding yourself. Do you mind if I ask, Pooja, how old are you?
I'm 36 now.
36?
Yes.
So 36, 3 properties, a $500,000 portfolio of investments, and on a mission to show that any woman can do this.
Yes.
Correct?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So, Pooja, I think this is incredibly important because I think that there are a lot of women who have the belief that it's not possible for them. Or, what I love about our lifestyle business builder community is we are everyday gals. We're not like famous people, celebrities on stages, although we do have events and do talk on stages and stuff. But we're very approachable, we're very real people. And this is why people like you out there working with individuals is so important because you're an everyday person that's actually
Yes.
achieved I like to use the term an ordinary person doing extraordinary things. Can you tell us about some of the stuff that you do with your clients or how you've helped a client?
Yeah, sure. So I've got a client, her name is Denise, and she's from the US. And when she came to me with a mindset that she has got issues around money and that she's not getting the result. She's in a stuck, uh, and she's stuck in a rut, and nothing is working for her, and etc. etc. But with the help of my coaching program and working through with her through hypnosis and neuro linguistic program, within 2 sessions, she started not only getting incredible results, but by the third session, she sent me a text and say, "Hey, there's a good news. I've, doubled up my income," because she ended up getting a permanent role
Yep.
straight away from part time to permanent.
Yep.
She ended up publishing a book on Amazon, and then
Wow.
also she grabbed a client for $1,500. So, and that was incredible because within 3 weeks, when you let go of the blocks, what you have thought that yes,
Yeah.
they are the problems, or these are the blocks I can never break. But the real magic happens when you change your mindset, and then
Yeah.
you start looking at the different opportunities, and do magic work.
Yeah, and it's so true. I think that most people's issues with money are all in their head. In fact, I
Yeah,
loved when we were talking this morning about this, and you said for some of my clients, the biggest problem is they think they have a problem when they really don't have a problem. It's like
yeah.
it's imagined. So I want them to know there's no problem so they don't create problems for themselves. And it's like, yeah. So,
100%. Like if you start looking at problem with a problem mindset, then yes, it is a problem. And that's how I have done in my life. Like when a problem comes to me, I'm like, okay, what could be a solution? I straight away go in solution mode and think
mm,
from the other end.
mm,
And that has always helped me. So I think that it is very important to have the right mindset, and not just get frustrated or panic with a problem. Just
mm.
go on a solution mode, and your mind will start doing the magic on its own a lot of times.
Absolutely. And from a, I guess, foundational perspective or even a practical perspective, what would be some tips for women that might be watching this interview either live here with us or on the replay? If they are having money blocks, it's very popular amongst our crowd. So many women in our community have money blocks or guilt around money. What would be maybe 2 or 3 tips that you would recommend for them?
Sure. So for me, the big three problems or the big three lies we keep telling about ourselves is that we don't have enough. That's the first one, and that's a big one. Like a lot of times we tell ourselves that I'm not enough, and the same we do with our money. Like I need to have more money, or I don't have enough before I can save. I don't have enough before I can, do this or do that. And then the second problem is the more is better. If I have 30% more of my income, I'll be able to invest. If I have 10% more of my income, I can do this, or I can
Always,
travel, or I can pay off
yeah.
my debt.
Is that kind of like a
So,
form of procrastination? I just need to get to there. We see it a lot in business builders. They say, oh, once I get this next certification, once I've completed my training, once I have another piece of paper, I'll be good enough.
yes. And then also the third is that it's just the way how I am, or how this is. That's another wrong approach. You can't do that to yourself. We have to be kind to ourselves first, then before we can be kind to the world.
Yeah,
And I see that a lot of people in general as well do this a lot. No, this is the way it is. This is how it is. I can't do much. No,
yeah,
you can. You
yeah,
can do everything you can think of if you think correct. So I would just like you to look into these three things in these three areas, at how you're treating yourself. Are you really saying this a lot? Um, i- if I can please share this.
yeah.
I went to office yesterday, and I was talking to someone at work, and they said, you know, there was no time in the morning. I didn't get a chance to do anything. And, I just straight away drove to work. And I was like, how come you didn't have a chance? And he was like, no, because, I wanted to have a cup of coffee, do this, that. And I said, so how about you if you wake up 20 minutes early, and then, are you able to do all that? And he was like, yes. So, there's always, you do have enough time, you do have enough resources. There's like, having more is not going to change anything. Yes, it can make things better, but having more is not going to change the basic foundation. So please remember these three things, and see that how you are, what you're saying to yourself. Are you doing any of these three? And if yes, please change it.
Yeah, it's such a great example. People do it all the time. I haven't got enough time. It's like, well, we just change our behaviors a little bit. Absolutely. Okay, Pooja. So what I'm going to do after we finish this interview is I'll put the link to the survey. Is that all we need? I just put the link
Yes.
that you've shared with me for the survey. People can jump in straight away. It's live and it's ready to go. Women of our community, we are looking for 100 of you to complete this data. Will it break if you get more than 100? No, it'll just make the data better, right? Won't be a problem. Yeah. So we want at least 100 people. How long should we put on it, Pooja? How long have we got to find 100, do you reckon?
I would love it to be 10 days, but I'm gonna give as much as like maybe 30 days. I'll be putting
No,
it
let's
as
go 10
the
days. Let's do it in 10 days. We can find 100 people in 10 days. You
I
spread it
think
with
yeah,
your community, I'll spread it with my community. Women
yes.
in this community who have communities of women, please spread the link and let's see if we can get 100 women in there. And you'll also get to be part of the research project that will share the findings and present the solutions to the money issues that are stopping women from having financial independence. I'm excited by this, Pooja. Yeah.
So am I. So am I. And it's going to be really great. And finding 100 women is definitely not a big task, I believe. Like when I've got such amazing people around, 100 women, finding them is easy.
Definitely not. So, Pooja, to wrap up, let's say I'm a woman and I'm ready to become financially fit. I've overcome some of the talk that I'm not ready, I'm not good enough. What would be the first practical thing that you suggest I should do?
The first thing what I would like you to do, Jodie, if that's you, just start thinking and I've started doing this mind mapping thing and that helps because you
Mm.
just need to start thinking that where this is all going and where from where you are starting to get these thoughts if you're not good enough or if you need more or it's just the way it is, just start contemplating things before you complain. So
Ah,
that's what I believe in.
consciously flick out of complaining and instead contemplate. Yep. What about from a practical making some money things out of the mindset but into the money thing? How do I make money?
How do you make money is start respecting your money first. You do
That
have enough and
ah,
start tracking what's incoming and what's outgoing.
yep.
And please spend 5 to 10 minutes if every week with your bank statement. That's going to give you a great insight that how you are going and what you're producing. Are you consuming the exactly in the same proportion or is there a gap?
Mm.
So spending 5 to 10 minutes with your bank statement can be really helpful.
It's awareness is everything. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Pooja, for some of those tips. Women, this is your call. Please get involved in the research. We'll keep you posted on how Pooja goes. And once she gets the data back, you'll all be invited to see the results. Let us know how you go, Pooja, and we'll bring you back at the end to see how it all turned out.
Thank you so much. And thanks, everyone. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks. See you, everyone. Have a great day. Oh, and by the way, if you're in here, this is day 74 of the 75 hard challenge. I have to actually, Pooja, while you're here, sorry. I'm just getting a little bit excited, but I have to
It's
do another one of these. Tomorrow is going to be, Pooja, I'd love your thoughts on this. So tomorrow is day 75, right? Did you do the challenge or are you still in it?
I'm still at it. I'm
You
still at it.
you're
Yes,
still at it.
still
Good.
at it.
Is tomorrow day 75 for you?
No, tomorrow is not the 75 day. It's 35, 35th day for
Oh, yeah, because you
but
started a
I'm
bit later.
still going. I'm still
Yeah.
going.
So I have a question for you, Pooja. My partner Jay said last night. So Friday night's like Friday's your last day, right? And I said
Yes.
yes. So Saturday I can celebrate. And he said, but can't we go out for dinner and drinks Friday if you check all your stuff off? And I was like, no, I don't. I think you got to close it out properly. But what about at midnight? Do you reckon I could have a drink at midnight?
I would say stick with Saturday. Like
Ah,
you have it.
yeah.
Yeah. Or if you want to enjoy, like that's very personal. Like if it's me, I would like to, give it a wrap till the next morning and that's Saturday. And Saturday is my like winning day and I'm gonna celebrate the whole day. But it's completely personal, I guess. But if you read calendar that yes, a midnight date's gonna change, day is gonna change and I can do it, then please go for it.
Yeah.
You deserve one.
If anyone's watched all the way to the end and they have opinions on that, type Friday night drink, midnight, or Saturday in the comments below and let me know what your thoughts are. I was kind of thinking I could get away with it, but maybe you're right. I should just
And
close it off properly.
what do you want?
I want to have a drink.
Yeah.
But I've gone 75 days. Surely I can go one more. But I thought it might be fun at midnight to go, yoo-hoo, it's midnight. Do a little
It's
live
just like
video, make a
like
reel.
New Year celebration.
I don't know. We'll see how we go, but I definitely wouldn't do it before midnight. He was trying to talk me into doing it just late that night, and I was like, no, I can't. I reckon if we said, what would Andy Frisella say? He would be like you. Wait till Saturday. We'll see how we go. Anyway, thanks for your input. Thanks for watching, ladies. Make sure you fill out the form. Be part of the movement. Help help Pooja. Pushpa's another one of our clients. Help Puja find her 100 women and put forward a movement to help all women of the world become financially fit. Maureen Bell's been watching us. Would feel more satisfied. What would feel more satisfying? See, we've got a community of coaches. These are great coaches here. Maureen says, one more sleep to go. That's right. What would feel more satisfying, Maureen? I reckon it would feel pretty satisfying to do it at midnight because I'm that kind of gal. But we'll see. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. See ya.
Thanks, everyone. See ya.